And welcome back, everybody. This is the Benchinator. You're watching Let's Play Xenogears, the greatest game ever. So, right now, Elly and Fei are stuck on the remains of a ship, and they're stranded at sea. It's really sad. I think Fei right now is trying to catch some fish, and Ellie's just trying to keep her head together. She's trying to figure out how to access more food. There's actually a piece of literature that a lot of people not know about. It's by Edgar Allan Poe called the Narrative of the Life of Gordon Pym, and there's this whole thing where they're like the characters are shipwrecked and they're just trying to get to some food, but it's stuck behind like, a mile of water. So it's kind of a similar situation, like one of those plot devices you see in a lot of like older, seafaring adventure novels, that kind of thing. What are you doing, Fei? You're such a confusing man, Mr. Fei. Yep. Oh, I see. I could have told you that. I have a feeling, though, Fei's actually a pretty good fisherman when he really puts his mind to it. I mean, he sucks at mechanical stuff, but I mean, he's clearly got godlike powers. He's great at kung fu. He's very strong. I have a feeling that he's going to be fine. Whee! Yes, we do. Oh, I don't know. Oh, Fey logic. Look, even if it poisons you from the inside, it's still gonna taste good, okay? No matter what. There's actually in the game Illusion of Gaia, which I'll be covering at a future date. There is a fish mini game that's kind of like this. Oh, hey, it's what is that? I'm not sure if they told us what that is yet, but that's something special. It's not Solaris, I know that. Yep, that's the thing you saw in the desert. Oh, Shivat. Yeah, that's right. The independent floating city-state of Shivat. Yeah, that's where Faye's dad is from. Yeah. So we got some illumination. It's a rebellious. Ah. Oh, this is a weird world. Ah. Is that where we are? Yeah, because in the desert, that was like literally right above us. It was like a few feet above us. Seems like a cool place. Let's vacation there sometime. Meanwhile, back on the Yggdrasil. Well, how are you to know that your friends were on the ship? Oh, bot. Bot. Oh, yeah, he's never been in the ocean before. He's basically he's been kind of a desert rat for most of his life, huh? Okay, so now we get to control Mr. Bart. And again, you don't really have to worry too much about everything as far as getting your gears amped up. We will get a chance to do that fairly soon. So where are they, actually? Hello. So yeah, now they're saying a little bit different things. So that's kind of nifty, is that because you're playing just as Bart. Hello. Increase the medical fees. Hey Bart, how you doing? Woo! Nice job, Bart. Hitting the gym all the time. Good to see that you're in tip-top shape. Yeah, I was actually considering the other day, at some point, doing Chrono Cross as an LP, but we're still a long ways away from that. I mean, we're barely, I don't think we even are halfway through this game yet, so we got a ways to go. Yeah, it's... Yeah, so what was that guy saying? Something about returning to Ignis. Wasn't super important. Yay! Yeah, pretty much, like, this is the exact same shit. He's like, no, you do not want to sleep here. I guarantee you do not want to sleep here. It's the last place you want to sleep. At least they're being honest with us. Like, I think in other circumstances, they'd probably fib. I mean, when we were playing as Fei and Citan, we had no problem sleeping there, so... Yo, Maison, what's up? Oh, boy. Man, that's old people babbling in my face about education and taking care of yourself and being a responsible king. Mm-hmm. Ah, the gear hanger. Okay, so that's where they are. But basically, old Maison was just a little bit miffed at us, so that happens. That can and will occur from time to time. He shall from time to time. Oy vey. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. I'm so glad summer's here. Winter was a long one this year in northern Nevada. Hello. Just be like, sorry about shooting down your plane, man. It's totally not cool. Mm-hmm. This is true. Citan, he knows. Mm-hmm. Citan's a smart guy. What can I say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is a different one, I guess. Okay. Yeah, how did we get this anyway? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the symbol then? Oh, Shiva. Interesting. So maybe this is Shiva technology. Nice overlap with the discussion that Fei and Elly were having. Mm-hmm. Oh, fascinating. Huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sorry, Bart. It's like I want to meet the guys that made this thing. Oh. Hint, hint from Mr. Yozuki. Well then. Probably. Where is Rico? Yeah, Rico's gonna be a little upset. Alright, so I think Rico is in the engine room, but I'm not sure. I do remember you do have to kind of go to the go to one area, I believe. We'll go see if he's there. If he's not, I have a pretty good idea of where he is going to be. This fortunately is not one of the parts of the game that I remember constantly getting stuck on. There were some other parts where you just like could not find who you're supposed to talk to, and that was just really frustrating. So, no, it's not in the engine room. Yep. Okay, so this is not the same ship. It's just basically a carbon copy of it with some enhancements that let it go out to sea, but my guess is that because of that, they were able to, you know, kind of figure it out easily, and so forth. So where's Rico? Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah, okay, so gives you current events. Well, I mean, it's good to remind the player, the reader, so to speak, as to what's going on. So where is that dude? Where is the man himself? I do like these cabins, though. I wish that there were more. Definitely very fit for the passengers. We get back up here. Damn camera angles. So where is he? Where is Mr. Oh yeah, okay, so same shit. Yeah. Is he hanging out at the top somewhere? Yep. Alright. I'm gonna go talk to Citan and see if there's any hints on where he is. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so here we go, guys. It's right just in front of his gear. The steer is just doing some maintenance work. Bart's like, Mr. Rico, sir? Sorry. Yep, Rico's like, hey, look, I punched you in the face. Let's forget about it, move on. Mm-hmm. Yep. I thought there were other... I didn't know there were other people that were as cool as me and Fei. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, he isn't the champ for anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet. Oh, that was easy. And Rico's just like, yep, I'm over it. I like that attitude, though. He's not gonna... I mean, Rico's obviously had a very rough life, so he's not gonna get too caught up in it. Oh, God. Aw. It's playing the music box music. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, Elly, I think, has... You know, obviously there's a lot of bad things she's done that she's going to have to make up for, but at least she's... I think she's on the winning side now. I mean, not the winning side, but the righteous one. I know, it's hard to leave, Geblar, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, she's conflicted. If that's her. I have a feeling that's her talking. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's... that's Fei. Okay, so I mixed up the dialogue boxes. That's what happens when they don't tell you. Mm-hmm. So Fei is the one having an existential crisis, but that's nothing new. Fei's always having an existential crisis. Mm-hmm. Go for it, Elly. Aw. Yeah, this song you're hearing in the background, you're going to hear other versions of it later on that are pretty damn cool. So. Okay, now we know who's talking. You're going to go back to the bad people? Yep. They're kind of assholes. I like how she's like just imagining this like it's just a career change. Like going from sales to accounting, being like, you know, I could try something else. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure they're gonna let you back in there, Elly. Yeah, it's like it's the Skyreg. They're not gonna just like forgive and forget. Mm-hmm. MIA or a traitor or all sorts of other things. Like, doesn't look like the best situation. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Is it gonna get hot and heavy in here? Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. No, this is not gonna turn into a porno. Or a hentai or what have you. Mm-hmm. Oh, so this is earlier. It's like a slight flashback. Oh, you two. You're so cute. Burp, 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 burp. Gonna have to eat the awful fish. But, I mean, Fei was the one that was just like, it tastes like anything. You can eat anything and be fine. Still, you see a budding relationship between these two. It's very, very touching. I think the music is appropriate. There's a better track that comes later that I really like, but you actually don't see it probably not for a while. Probably about, I want to say, like 7 hours worth into this game. But then they play it and they kind of abuse it. I don't mind, though. It's the best track in the game. Just really cool soundtrack in general. Mr. Matsuda. Matsuda. I'm bad with Japanese names. For your own sake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like reading a book. There's a lot of dialogue. They're both on the voyage of self-discovery, even though they're starving to death. Super inspirational. What's happening? Mm-hmm. Well. Have you told me this a long time ago? It must be that imagination, and there must not be any attached significance to that, right? Nah. This game, I mean, if they're doing stuff like this, that means that there's usually something beyond it that they just haven't really revealed to you yet. So, what's up? Did we just get saved? We're gonna get saved? Is there a rescue crew? Yeah. Okay. Wait, what's happening? Oh! Oh, this... Get to hear another awesome sound. Awesome piece of music. Yeah. Look at that. That's like a freaking port ship. Oh, what is that? We're about to get dragged into... Hopefully this doesn't belong to anybody, you know, bad. Because we're dealing with a lot of bad people in this game. A lot of nefarious parties and so forth. Well, they just picked us up, so... I guess we stepped in it no matter what. Hopefully this will lead somewhere good. Hello! Oh, look, is that Franz? Ah. Yep. Like, we are a couple of unusual dudes. Oh, the captain. Oh, boy. Oh, we're on the Thames. Okay, cool. Ah, the city at sea. Well, you know, anybody that operates a sea city is going to be kind of a weird dude. Blighter. It's a good term. Yep. Don't worry about it. We're just, you know, turning them into avant-garde sculptures. That's what we do. But you know, you'll have them in spirit. Yep. It's like we didn't want to help you, but we got a crazy ass captain. Sweet. Yeah, how about that? Alright, cool. So it looks like we're on the Thames, and that little kid is squeezed between us right now. We've adopted somebody, Elly. Alright, so let's, navigating the ship is a little bit tricky, just so you guys know. Let's see. I just kind of want to get to... I kind of want to get to a save point first, before anything funny happens. So... Here we go. Okay, so yeah, this supply entrance area is going to be pretty important later on, but actually, you know what? I'll find a save point on my own, and I will pick this up in the next episode. So we are on the Thames, and the Thames is a really cool place, and we're going to meet the captain. What's the captain going to be like? Find out in the next episode of Let's Play Xenogears with the Benjinator, and thank you guys for watching.